we're going to talk a little bit about the if statement or the if function and what it means. And essentially, all it is comparing one thing against another and then giving you a result based upon whether or not that is true. And it's not always necessary comparing, but essentially it's a logical statement. So and I always find it's easiest to write if statements if you kind of read them out loud as you say them. So you always start with an equal sign like any other function, and you type if, open parentheses, and there's three different components. There's the logical expression, the value if true, and the value if false. So you're going to write a logical expression or something for Google Sheets to look at, whether or not it's true or false. And if it's true, you'll get one result. If it's false, you'll get another. So in this example, I have a schedule of the 2015-2016 Utah Jazz schedule and their scores for that year. So by looking at this schedule, I can look down each of these scores right here, and I can see, whether they've won or lost, but really I can't tell at a glance really quick. Kind of a pattern or anything like that. So I'm going to use an if statement to help me pull more data out that makes it or represent more data visually. So we're going to say if the Jazz score is greater than the opponent's score. So I just used a greater than sign, and I'm just referencing those cells, and then I hit comma. If that is true, then that would be a win, right? So we're going to put a W. Okay, we'll do that in quotes, so it'll put a W in if it's true. If that's false, we're going to put an L for a loss, okay? And then close parentheses. So in that example, I always check my if statements just to make sure it's actually testing what I want it to. And it's true in this case because the Jazz got 87, the opponent had 92, so the Jazz lost. Now if I drag this all the way down, or I click my pull handle there, now I can see really quick how well at a glance, how well the Jazz was doing this year. Now, another example of an if statement, just to give you one more, is using this little at symbol. Now that one I can tell whether it's home or away pretty easily, but maybe I want to change the word. So I don't want it to be at, I want it to actually say home or away. So I'm going to type equals if, open parentheses, I'm going to check this statement, and I'm going to say equals, so I can actually type it right in my expression, and then I'm going to type in quotes that at sign, okay. I'm going to say if it is at, then it is away, and if it is not, then it is home. Close parentheses. So that was an away game, and I click this all the way down, and now it tells me how, it tells me at a glance whether it was home or away.